Looking at this photo, we can see it as a three-dimensional photo because of gradations. We see the images because of contrast. Every form has within it a gradation, and under a single light source we might see many gradations, and we'll probably see gradations within gradations. Now here we go. This is how we find the center light. On forms, it's difficult to find the center light in space. We won't find a center light in space usually, but when we're working with forms, we will usually find a center light. What we have in the central form here is a whole bunch of shadow, little fragments of shadow in various places throughout. And then we have on that, within those shadow areas, we have either reflected light or we have central light. I've mixed here ultramarine blue. This is the Gamelin ultramarine blue with a Rembrandt Viridian. And that helps to give me more of a greener blue that leans a little bit more towards the color of sky, or what we think of as sky color. And we'll also can use this to help kind of cool things. The light's coming through here, lots of lights coming through the shadow areas right in here. That's too specific to be addressed right now. We need to always start out, it's a good idea to always start out any painting by addressing the general areas first. Get the big stuff done first, the big shapes done, the big shadow areas done, the big gradations done, and then as a part of the finishing of the painting, we deal with the other stuff, the smaller stuff. You know what? Initially, when you first block in a huge tree shape like that, don't get too uptight about trying to block in all those little holes, sky holes, because we can punch those in later. And yes, indeed, you can punch them in and make them look as if there's sky behind the tree. Forms, there is also gradation. So this is what we mean when we're saying looking for gradation within gradation. We start with the large forms first, and then we take the gradations from the center light away around the form, and then that's our initial block in, and then when we do our refinement, then we'll look at all those tiny gradations within the gradations. But we have a number of gradations within gradation already, just in what we've done, or just in what I've done. We've done. I always feel like we're doing these lessons together, even though I might be the one pushing the brush, but I still always feel like we're doing these lessons together. Okay, let's recap what we just did. In this lesson, we're just blocking in for gradation. We're blocking in with gradation, in fact. Our concern with this lesson is showing gradations within gradations, and here's the key. If you learn to interpret gradation, to see gradations and interpret gradations, this will do more to make your painting realistic than anything else you can do.